What's going on, guys, and welcome to episode 11 of the Pentagon now, and we are starting to get into the serious nitty gritty stuff of this challenge in South Africa, as I've got another live con for you today. We'll first of all get on to the transfers and the fixtures for what we've done up until October. So we have been pretty busy. I thought about it and knew that I needed to strengthen the squad for the Champions League push. So a few players have gone out. Brilliant Kuzwayo, Shegofatsu Ramabu, Andili Nukabeni, Filani Chele, Nicholas Meinhardt, Subonele and Ledler have all left on free transfers. Shangani's gone to FCAK, Matuka's gone to Amazulu, Sikosana's gone to Bloemfontein Celtic, Hlongwa's gone to Maritzburg United, Natuli has gone to FCAK, Abraham Jacobs went to Witbank Spurs, all on free transfers. Matthew Rasike went to Swallows for £40,000. Masalelu Sianagu went to Witbank Spurs on a £500 per month loan deal. And Yusuf Bunting, who's a nice little prospect coming through the youth academy, he's only 19 years old, pretty decent. He's gone on loan to FCAK for the season. So let's get on to the ins, and this time I've spent quite a bit of money on 5 players to come in and strengthen the squad for the Champions League push. Hopefully we can get it done at the first time of asking. The first man in through the door was Kermit Erasmus from SuperSport United, who are in the South African Premier League. He's a South African international striker, 13 finishing, 15 first touch. He's got 16 long shots, along with a bit of pace. He's only 5'6", so he's a small striker, but he can score. He's not had the greatest of starts, he's not hit the floor running yet, but hopefully he will get some goals on the scoreboard soon. He is a proven goal scorer in certain areas, but he's just an all-round good striker and a South African international as well, so we'll hopefully get something out of him in the next few months before the Champions League starts. The next man in was Sayanda Mukizi for almost £250,000 from Golden Arrows. This guy's a regen in the South African under-20 squad. Very, very good. He's 6'1", he's got 18 heading, along with a bit of finishing. Not too great composure, but that could come with age. Decent physical stats as well. So this guy's good, and he's started to break into the Golden Arrows team. He scored 11 last season in the Premiership in 27 games. So he is a good striker, and hopefully we can use him as well. So that's the strike force strengthened up now. The midfield, Stavros Dutoit came in from Swallows for £1.2 million. He's a regen, and just look at him, he's fantastic. Advanced playmaker, 17 first touch, 15 passing, 16 technique, 13 flair, 14 off the ball. He's an absolutely amazing player, and he's really done well since he came in. As you can see from his average ratings, they're not lying. He's done very, very well. He's been ever present, and he will be one of the main key to winning the Champions League if we do it. Next in was a man called Didier Drogba, and do not think I got the ex-Chelsea man for 20 grand. This is a regen. He's a goalkeeper, 19 years old, fantastic ability in the future, but he's got fantastic ability right now. He's got really good stats, and he's on cheap wages as well. He only cost me 20 grand. As you can see from his average ratings, he's performing well, and he's a very good goalkeeper. He came from Ittihad, having originally come up through ASEC Academy, and he's a very, very good player. They made a loss on him because his contract was running out, and basically they have the choice of either selling him to me for 20 grand or I'd take him on a free in December. So they took the 20 grand, and it was pennies for me. And last in through the door was Essam Mohammed, who I thought was a fantastic buy at 450 grand from his old club Wadi Degla, I think it was. Wadi Degla. He's coming on the right wing. He's got some fantastic pace and acceleration, good dribbling, crossing. His finishing isn't great, but that's not why I bought him in. His flair as well, 18 flair, 13 technique. He's got some really fantastic abilities for a winger, as I'll show you just 2 seconds. As a winger attack, you need technique, dribbling, crossing, flair off the ball. Decisions is the only thing he hasn't really got at the moment, which is 9. But look at all these; he's fantastic for what position he plays. and he's proven that with his overall average ratings as well. So that's the transfers dealt with. We'll get onto the fixtures now, and we started off with only a couple of friendlies. We played Black Leopards away and drew 1-1. The only goal for us coming from Shabalala. And then we played Garankuwa United away and won 2-0 this time. Kermit Erasmus getting his first goal and Stavros Dutois the same. We then played Orlando Pirates in the Be the Coach Challenge and we won it 2-0. Erasmus with both goals, and that is now the 5th season out of 5 that Kaizer Chiefs has won it, and I've won it in both my attempts so far this season, so that's pretty good. Won 2-0, won that, and then we started our chase of the Super 8. Now last season didn't perform too well. We went out in the first round, I think, was it? Yeah, we went out to Sundowns in the quarter-final stage. This time we beat Chipper United 4-1. Goals coming from McKeezy and a hat-trick from Kune, giving us an emphatic 4-1 win against Chipper United. And I was really, really happy going into the South African Premier League. Unfortunately, we didn't carry that form in there, and we were beaten 1-0 by Sundowns. It was a bad performance by the guys. We didn't really produce much, and we lost 1-0 on the day to a team that's got a really good attacker in Mpele, who's a South African international. If we don't keep him quiet, he is going to punish us. We then played Jomo Cosmos in the first leg of the semi-final of the Super 8, and Erasmus and Ranti were on the score sheet in a comfortable 2-0 victory. Nice victory that was. We then played Amazulu at home in the South African Premier League, and a 4-2 win came our way. Yende, Ranti and 2 from Galani were enough to give us a good win to get our first points on the board in the Premiership. We then went to Jomo Cosmos for the second leg, and it looked a little bit nervous, but we managed to get through in the end. Ranti with the goal as we lost 2-1 but went through 3-2 on aggregate. So we've had 5 Premier League games between then and the final. We beat Golden Arrows 4-1, Lucky Kune with a hat-trick and Gilbert with the other one. We then drew 0-0 with Vasco da Gama, South Africa. It was a disappointing result. We were all over them for the entire game, but just couldn't score that goal that would be decisive in the end. We then travelled to Chipper United and again won comfortably. Ranti with 2 and Kune with the other in a nice 3-0 victory. And then we played Ajax Cape Town at home, and these were unbeaten before we played them, and we've won 4-0, 3 goals from Kune, Ranti and Shabalala, and an own goal from the Ajax Cape Town defence, giving us a 4-0 victory. But then in our last game we suffered our first league defeat after 5 unbeaten. We were beaten 2-1, Lucky Kune on the score sheet for us. He equalised straight after Bloemfontein Celtic took the lead. But then we couldn't hold on, and we couldn't push for a second one either. I was trying the entire game, and they scored a second one to win it themselves. So we've got the Super 8 final today against Sundowns. We're about to start the South African Knockout Cup after this, so yet again we could have another live con before the end of the calendar year as we play in that. So we'll get straight onto the match now, and this is the team I've gone for. Drogba in goal, Gilbert, Isoso, Mabo, Gould and Ibong at the back, Mohamed Okpako, Dutois and Shabalala in midfield, with Kune and Ranti up front. For Sundowns they've got Mapandle in goal, Mufalele, Sangweni, Gabisa and Nathethe in defence. They've got this guy Lumkwane, who looks pretty decent actually, Nugubane, Kakana and Masalesa in midfield, and up front Gabuza and this man Mpela, who we're going to have to really keep an eye on. His stats aren't that great, but if you look at it, it's 9 goals in 7. He's a South African international, 58 games for South Africa. He's scoring goals every season, but he tends to score a lot of goals against me, which really, really does my head in. So hopefully we can keep him quiet today. Kune is joint top goal scorer with Akpabio for Sundowns, who isn't playing today, not in the starting lineup anyway. So is he on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench, that guy. So hopefully Lucky Kune will be hoping to get the top goal scorer, and hopefully we'll just be going for a win. So do it for the fans. It's a big stadium we play at in the finals. It's called the FMB Arena or Stadium, and you play in front. It's about the same size as Wembley, about 90,000 capacity. So we're hoping to get a better result than we did on the first day against Sundowns in the Premiership when we lost 1-0. So it's kicked off, and it is a pointless highlight to get us underway, and I'll put it onto extended. So I forgot to do that. So we'll carry on now. 5 minutes has passed and it's still 0-0 and still no chances. Here's a corner for us. Shabalala in. Gould, he's at the bar or hit the upright, the post, the bar, whatever. And the first chance goes begging to us as Gilbert throws it into the box. Headed away poorly straight to Mohammed. Into the box. He's tackled and Kune strikes it and it's wide. And it's now with Sundowns as Gabisa forward straight to Gould. It's headed to Dutoit. And Shabalala down the left hand side. Can he cross it in? No, it's Dutoit. It's Shabalala. Dutoit, edge of the box. And Shabalala's lost it. And Mpela now comes with it. Now we've got to keep him quiet. As Ibong misses the tackle. Mpela into the box. Masalese saved. It's scrambled away by Paco. Back to Drogba. And it's safe now. First quarter of an hour's gone and it's been a bit nervous as Shabalala's free kick's blocked. Dutoit, just over 20 minutes gone. Gould, Ibong, and it comes to nothing as Sundowns have lost it and now we can counter. Paco forward, pass it, Kune, Dutoit, Kune shoots, scores. Kaizer Chiefs 1, Sundowns 0. We've got the lead in the final of the Super 8s and that's a big one. They've missed one clear-cut chance. I'm not sure they'll get too many. Our defence isn't that bad. As Ibong's got it to Ranti, and here we come again. Ranti, Kune, in on goal, saved Mohammed, and he's tackled and it's a corner. And with quarter of the match gone, we're starting to get on top now. And that's a good bit of news because I don't like playing these. They tend to beat me in very close games, so I'll be hoping to do the same over them. As Drogba clears it up, Kune brings it down 30 yards from goal. Kune tackled and he's lost it. Masalesa loses it though. Mohammed, Paco, Dutoit and Kune shoots and he's put it wide and it's a goal kick to Sundowns. And Isoso Mabo has been injured on the half hour mark, so we're going to have to make a change. It's going to be Shitolo who comes on, and it's the only option we've got, centre back. So we'll have to go for that, and hopefully we can hold on for the rest of the game, or possibly even double our leagues. We have been the ones in control of the game, as it's contested there in the areas. Mpela's in on goal. It's a good save by Drogba, but he's parried it straight back out to Mpela. And I told you that guy always scores against me, and he's done the same again now. It's 1-1, and we're back at level terms as it's back to Drogba here. Use your wing backs. They're both free. He's cleared it. Dutoit flicks it on. Ranti out to the left hand side. Back into Paco. Dutoit tackled, wins it back and puts it over. It remains 1-1 and they've got a corner in. It comes Drogba, claims it, and he throws it out to Ibong, and Ibong to Shabalala. Dutoit, here's Ranti, Dutoit and Shabalala to Paco. Gilbert now working it around nicely forward. Ranti flicks it, Shabalala into the box and it's blocked, and we've got a corner which Shabalala will take into the near post and it's cleared away. Throw in now to Sundowns, to ourselves. It's thrown into Shabalala, still we got it, and Ibong's cross straight into Mpanle's hands. He clears it up. Paco's blocked it though. Kune, Mohammed, Paco passing this around nicely. We keep in possession now. We're starting to get on top. Here's Kune, Ranti in on goal, blocked, and it's cleared away. Mpela's got it again, but his pass is intercepted. Kune, Ranti And Ranti into Shabalala. Okpako out wide and it's blocked, cleared away. And Shitolo beats Mpela to the ball, but he's brought him down, says the referee. Free kick. Kakana takes it into the box, cleared away. And it's the end of a very long highlight. So Mapanle clears it up. Kune flicks it onto Dutoit, but he couldn't get there. And Lumkwane's got it. Lumkwane crossed it in. Drogba claims and rolls it out to Gilbert. And now on the counter attack, can we get it forward? Oh, Paco Mohamed uses his pace down the right hand side. Cuts in. Oh, Paco to Mohamed down the right hand side to the byline. Back to Gilbert. Cross it in. Ranti heads it, and it's saved by Mapanle. And it's gonna go 1-1 at half time, and it has been an end-to-end first half, but we've had more chances, we've had more possession, we just haven't taken advantage of them as yet, which is disappointing. And we're gonna have to maybe try something different if we don't get much response in the second half. And it's going to be us to kick off. It's Ranti to Gould and Dutoit, and that's the end of the pointless highlight at the start of the second half. Here's Mohamed down the wing, and he goes past the defender. Mohamed to the byline, crossing in. Ranti into the bottom corner. It's 2-1 to Kaizer Chiefs. Come on, boys. We're closer to the Super 8 titles. I didn't win it last year, but they've equalised straight away. Nope, the whistle's already gone. It's a free kick. Offside against Lumkwane, and Mpela can complain all he wants, but it's not going to change anything. In it comes, it's cleared away. Mpela on the edge of the box, cleared away by Shitolo. Ranti chases after it, he's got pace, he gets there first. Ranti shoots, he's hit the post, and he's bounced out to Shabalala. Can we create anything from the rebound? No, he's lost the ball, and Akpapio is on now. Lumkwane. And Gould intercepts it there. Ibong, Gould, Kune, Dutoit, Ranti in on goal. Ranti, it's wide and it should have been 3-1. And we could have wrapped it up there. But he's missed another chance. If you look at this, 15 shots to their 5 and 5 on target to their 3. But they're starting to get more possession again, which is bad. Quarter of an hour to go. I'm going to make a little swap here, just to try and freshen things up, especially in attack. And Stavros Dutoit is not fit, which isn't good, so I'm going to bring Yende on for him, just to get someone fit in there instead. And I'm going to bring Mukizi on for Kune, and he's target man attack. That'll do. Last rolls of the dice to try and hold on to this 2-1 lead we've got and claim the Super 8 title. I would like to be able to leave South Africa and Kaizer Chiefs having won every domestic competition on offer. Apart, obviously, I can't win the First Division Cup now. I got knocked out of it with Whitbank Spurs. I'm not going to be back there. As Mapanle comes out of his box, clears it up. Gould heads it. It's Ranti now. Ranti in on goal. Ranti shoots, saved, and he puts the rebound wide. And how's he missed that? I don't know. Drogba forward. Ranti goes for it. Flicks it on straight to Mapanle. Can't concede now. Mathethe to Masalesa into Mpela. And Wome cross shoots. I don't know whether it was shot or pass, but it was an absolute fucking disgrace, whatever it was. As we go into 3 minutes of injury time, and it's going to be all over. It is. We've won the Super 8. That's another domestic competition to add to my little trophy cabinet already. I've got the South African Knockout Cup, the South African Cup, the Super 8 now, the Coach Challenge twice. So that's 5 little achievements already. Sorry, 4. 5, sorry. That's 5 now. And Kune will take the top goal scorer award for it. Get another 200 grand, do the double. Grateful, board are happy. So Mbo's only out for a couple of weeks, that's not too bad. And fans are jubilant. Squad bonus as well. And the review is Lucky Kune with 4 goals was the top goal scorer, and Sifiwe Shabalala was the top assists with 2. So I'll show you my profile quickly before we go. I am now a continental reputation. I don't know, I'm not sure when it went to that, whether it was when I qualified for the Champions League or what, but I'm now a continental reputation, and it's been a long time since I took over at Whitbank Spurs and took them to the Premier League, and I'm now taking Kaizer Chiefs back into the continental competitions and starting to compete on all fronts. History, achievements, competitions, won the South African Super 8s, Be the Coach Challenge, South African Knockout Cup and South African FA Cup as well. So that's 5 achievements, and I am now on the Hall of Fame for South Africa. See if I've gone up any. I'm up to 9th now from 10th. Just nudged up 1 with another domestic cup to go with it. I'd love to add a division. A league title would be interesting, but 3 cups, and I'm growing it ever more. Could be a Champions League trophy as well, but we'll soon see. Be interesting anyway. So guys, thanks a lot for joining me. That's been episode 11, I believe, and I'll be back with episode 12 soon. Could be a live coming the South African Knockout Cup final if we get there, but we'll have to wait and see. So hopefully not long until we leave South Africa, but if you like this episode, which I think it deserves a like after that win in the cup final, please do give it a like and subscribe if you haven't already. As I said before, there's plenty more Pentagon coming your way very soon. So I'll see you later guys. For now, bye bye.